Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Teri.
Hey there, fellow music enthusiasts. Buckle up and crank the volume because you've just tuned in to another electrifying episode of The Music in Me. I'm your tune-obsessed host, Teri, and holy moly, am I pumped that you're hanging out with me today. How's your 2024 rocking so far? Mine? It's been a bit of a roller coaster, juggling tunes and tackling the retail hustle. The joys of festive retail chaos. I swear, the holiday rush is like my annual boot camp. So let's rewind a little bit. Last year at this time, I was knee-deep in podcast editing, dreaming of a podcast empire. A lot's changed since then. So fast forward to now, and guess what? I've got my very own podcast. It's a wild ride of music magic, and I'm here for it. Sure, it's work. But when you're diving into your passion, it's more like a nonstop dance party. But enough about me. I want you to be part of this musical fiesta. Share the love. Spread the rhythm. Tell your pals, your fam, even that neighbor you only nod at. And hey, you can stalk me on social media for behind-the-scenes shenanigans. And there's a dedicated Facebook page that I started. So hit that follow button and you can thank me later. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe to the podcast because you wouldn't want to miss any of the ear candy I'm serving up. All right, now let's hit the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round because we're about to dive into the enchanted world of musicals, my absolute jam. As you know, I have an obsession for toe-tapping, heartwarming Broadway magic, and I'm here to confess something. In season 1, I may have been a little coy about my musical passion, but fear not, my music-loving comrades, because this season, I'm ripping off the mask and declaring my undying love for musicals loud and proud. You heard it right. I'm turning up the showbiz dial, and one episode per month is going to be dedicated to showering you with the grandeur of Broadway brilliance. I've had an epiphany, my friends. Life's too short not to dedicate airtime to the dazzling world of musicals. So, expect a monthly extravaganza where we'll dissect, celebrate, and dance through the show-stopping spectacles that make my heart sing. It's like a musical rendezvous, but through your earbuds. Last season, I may have left you craving more showbiz pizzazz, and for that, I sincerely apologize. But worry not, because from this moment on, we're diving headfirst into the glitzy realm of Broadway bliss. So, get ready to tap those toes, belt out those ballads, and embrace the theatrical feast that is my newfound commitment to bring you the best of musicals every single month. Cue the jazz hands and let the show begin. Last time, we journeyed through the hits of 2023, and if that had you grooving, you're in for a treat. This week, we're diving into the enchanting world of Aladdin. I recently rubbed the lamp and scored a golden ticket to the Aladdin Broadway show at the Fox Theater in St. Louis. And today, I'm spilling the beans on my magical experience, breaking down the history of Aladdin from the Disney classic to the Broadway spectacle, and even the live-action extravaganza with the Fresh Prince himself, Will Smith. We're comparing, contrasting, and of course, belting out those iconic tunes. So, buckle up, buttercups. We're about to embark on a magical carpet ride through the whimsical world of Aladdin, and you won't want to miss a single note. So let's kick this off with a bit of background on the dazzling tale that had us all singing along. Once upon a time, in the dazzling kingdom of Disney animation, the story of Aladdin unfolded on the silver screen, weaving magic, adventure, and a whole lot of heart. Released in 1992, the animated film quickly became a timeless classic, introducing us to the charming street rat Aladdin, the spirited Princess Jasmine, and the outstanding genie with his boundless cosmic powers. But as we know, the enchantment of Aladdin did not confine itself to the world of animation. Fast forward to the bright lights of Broadway, where the tale took on a new dimension, literally. The transition from the screen to stage was a daring adventure of its own. Imagine the challenge of turning a 2D animated wonder into a 3D theatrical extravaganza, complete with singing genies, flying carpets, and an entire market square bursting with life. Broadway's adaptation of Aladdin, with its captivating set designs, vibrant costumes, and show-stopping musical numbers, managed to capture the essence of Agrabah and bring it to life before a live audience. The challenge was not just in translating animated charm into real-life magic, but in adding depth to characters, expanding the narrative, and creating an immersive experience that transcends the limitations of a movie screen. As if that weren't enough, the Aladdin saga continued with the 2019 live-action remake adding yet another layer to this enchanting tale. The live-action adaptation took the beloved characters and narrative and thrust them onto the big screen with a fresh, realistic touch. Fans were treated to the side of Mina Massoud as the lovable Aladdin, Naomi Scott as the fierce Princess Jasmine, and the incomparable Will Smith stepping into the iconic shoes, or rather lamp, of the genie. This live-action twist brought a new level of visual splendor and contemporary flair to Agrabah, allowing fans to experience the magic in a way that felt both nostalgic and fresh. The adaptation wasn't a mere copy-paste. It was a reimagining that paid homage to the animated classic while injecting a modern sensibility. So, buckle up for a magic carpet ride through the evolution of Aladdin, from the hand-drawn charm of the animated classic to the dazzling spectacle of Broadway and the cinematic allure of the 2019 live-action remake. It's a journey filled with wonder, longing, and a touch of Disney magic that transcends both time and medium. Welcome to a whole new world where the magic never fades and the tale of Aladdin continues to unfold across different stages of enchantment. First, let's dive into the animated enchantment that is Aladdin, a wild ride born in the heart of the Disney kingdom. Picture this. It's the late 80s, and Disney, fueled by The Little Mermaid's success, is on the prowl for the next blockbuster. Enter Aladdin, a diamond in the rough destined to be the dazzling jewel in Disney's crown. Now, imagine animators, writers, and directors working their magic on an animated drawing board. These sorcerers orchestrated a symphony of visuals, transforming Middle Eastern folk tales into a vibrant musical masterpiece. They conjured a street rat with a heart the size of Agrabah, a princess dreaming beyond palace walls, and a genie bursting with comedic genius. But what's a Disney tale without music? Maestro Alan Menken and his sidekick Howard Ashman crafted a soundtrack of enchantments that would resonate through the ages. A Whole New World, Friend Like Me, and Prince Ali weren't just songs. They were earworms ready to hijack your heart. And the voice cast? A stellar lineup that could outshine the cosmos. Scott Weiner, known as Steve Hale from Full House, voiced the lovable street rat Aladdin, with Brad Kane providing the singing voice. Linda Larkin provided the speaking voice, and the powerhouse Lea Salonga serenaded us as Princess Jasmine. And the true showstopper, the incomparable Robin Williams, who brought the genie to life with a hurricane of voices, quips, and unbridled energy. The animation process was no magic lamp rub, but a Herculean effort of hand-drawn frames, intricate designs, and a sprinkle of Disney pixie dust. The result? A visual feast that didn't just leap off the screen, but cannonballed into our hearts. As the curtains rose on Aladdin's cinematic debut in 1992, the world wasn't ready for the spectacle that unfolded. It was a roller coaster of humor, heart, and Disney's signature magic, soaring to unimaginable heights and leaving audiences singing, laughing, and yearning for a magic carpet of their own. Disney's Aladdin wasn't just a film, it was a riotous symphony of creativity, woven with passion, innovation, and pure enchantment. As the final frame faded to black, a timeless tale etched itself into the archives of animation history. A tale that continues to weave its spell over hearts and minds, proving that even in the realm of dreams, wishes do come true. And so, a whole new world was born. Now, as we embark on this enchanting journey, we'll gracefully transition from the animated splendor of Aladdin to the dazzling spectacle of the Broadway stage. The magic that once unfolded on the screen is about to come to life in a whole new dimension. Get ready to witness the transformation of Agrabah as we step onto the grand stage of Broadway, where dreams take center stage and wishes come true in the most theatrical of ways. Welcome to the spellbinding world of Aladdin on Broadway. Picture the dazzling lights of Broadway, where dreams come alive and stories unfold under the spotlight. Aladdin, fresh from its animated triumph, made its ambitious leap onto the grand stage of the New Amsterdam Theater. The journey from screen to stage was nothing short of a theatrical magic trick, and it all started with the creative minds brainstorming in the heart of the theater district. The development of Aladdin on Broadway was a tale of daring ambition. The challenge? To transform the beloved animated classic into a three-dimensional live-action spectacle. The creative sorcery unfolded behind closed curtains as the production team, led by director and choreographer Casey Nicolau, envisioned Agrabah coming to life. The musical didn't just aim to retell the story, it aimed to immerse the audiences in a whole new world of theatrical wonder. Enter the key players, the maestros of this Broadway symphony. Alan Menken, the musical genius behind the animated film's soundtrack, returned to weave his magic once again. Collaborating with lyricist Chad Beglin and Tim Rice, they crafted new musical numbers that seamlessly blended with the beloved classics. The result? A soundtrack that not only paid homage to the original, but elevated the theatrical experience. The visionary set director Bob Crawley brought the bustling streets of Agrabah to life with intricate details, while Greg Barnes' costumes dazzled with vibrant colors, capturing the essence of the animated magic. Together, they, along with the team of lighting designers, choreographers, and stage technicians, turned the New Amsterdam Theater into a portal to a world where wishes were granted under the twinkling lights of Broadway. Now let's talk about the differences, because on Broadway, it's not just about replicating, it's about reinventing. While the animated film and live-action remake had their unique charms, the musical carved its own niche. The stage allowed for a deeper exploration of characters and relationships, adding layers to the narrative. New songs like Proud of Your Boy added emotional depth to Aladdin's character, providing insights into his dreams and aspirations. Fun fact, Proud of Your Boy was actually a cut song from the animated movie, and if you've seen the deluxe version, then you can see that song. The genie, portrayed by the charismatic James Monroe Iglehart, delivered a show-stopping performance that paid homage to Robin Williams while injecting his own brand of comedic flair. The Magic Carpet Ride was not just a visual spectacle, it became a breathtaking moment that left audiences in awe. And I'll tell you more about that later because that was awesome to see. In this Broadway adaptation, Agrabah expanded beyond the confines of the screen, immersing the audience in a vibrant city filled with energy and life. The theatrical experience brought a communal magic where the laughter, gasps, and applause of the audience became an integral part of the show. As the curtain fell, Aladdin on Broadway wasn't just a musical, it was a celebration of the enduring magic of Disney, a testament to the creativity of Broadway, and a shared experience that transported audiences to a world where wishes were granted and dreams took center stage. Welcome to my Interesting Fact of the Week segment. In the enchanting world of Disney's Aladdin, there's a fascinating behind-the-scenes tale that adds a magical touch to the iconic genie character. The late Robin Williams, known for his improvisational genius, brought the genie to life with his spontaneous and humorous performance. Surprisingly, much of the genie's dialogue and antics were improvised by Williams during recording sessions. The animators then skillfully incorporated these improvised moments into the character, resulting in a truly one-of-a-kind performance. This creative collaboration not only shaped the beloved genie, but also played a significant role in making Aladdin a timeless classic. Fast forward to the Broadway musical adaptation, and the genie character continues to shine with a dynamic and improvisational spirit, paying homage to the legendary Robin Williams' original portrayal. And there you have it, a magical tidbit that unveils the whimsical journey of how the genie became the heart and soul of Aladdin. And now, back to our episode. The tale of Aladdin doesn't end with the Broadway curtain call. From the vibrant lights of the theater district, we're about to embark on a cinematic escapade, this time in the form of the live-action adaptation. Enter the world of live action, where the sands of Agrabah simmer under the sun and the magic unfolds on the big screen. The live-action adaptation of Aladdin, released in 2019, brought a fresh breeze of Arabian Nights to audiences worldwide. Directed by Guy Ritchie, the film aimed to capture the essence of the animated classic while adding a touch of realism to the fantastical tale. The live-action Aladdin featured Mina Massoud as the lovable street rat, Naomi Scott as the spirited Princess Jasmine, and the magnetic Will Smith stepping into the iconic role of the genie. The lush landscapes, intricate set designs, and dazzling costumes transformed Agrabah into a tangible cinematic spectacle. But how did this rendition fare against the animated magic of 1992 and the Broadway extravaganza? In this new iteration, the filmmakers treaded a delicate line between homage and innovation. The live-action Aladdin paid tribute to the beloved animated classic by retaining the heart of the story, the rags-to-riches journey of Aladdin, and the timeless romance between him and Jasmine. Yet it also introduced subtle tweaks and additions to modernize the narrative and offer a new perspective on the characters. Notably, the genie underwent a visual transformation, with Will Smith infusing his charismatic flair into the character, steering clear of a mere imitation of Robin Williams' animated brilliance. New musical numbers and a slightly altered plotline added layers to the familiar tale, creating a unique viewing experience. Now, the burning question. How did audiences and critics respond to this live-action enchantment? While opinions varied, there was unanimous praise for the film's visual spectacle, with Agrabah coming to life in a way that captivated audiences anew. Will Smith's genie brought a fresh, charismatic energy to the role, making it uniquely his own. The live-action adaptation, while facing inevitable comparisons to its animated predecessor, carved out its own niche in the Aladdin legacy. It sparked conversations about the balance between nostalgia and innovation in revisiting classic tales. The impact of the live-action remake resonated not only in box office numbers, but in the ongoing cultural conversation about reimagining beloved stories for new generations. You know, I actually liked this live-action version of Aladdin. Of course, the Broadway version is my absolute favorite now that I've seen it. But, I guess the live-action would be number 3. The animated one is number 1, of course, because it was the first. Broadway one second. Live-action third. That's my ranking. All right, now, dear listeners, we venture into my absolute favorite part of the Aladdin tale, the musical numbers. From the animated magic to the Broadway extravaganza and the live-action enchantment, the melodies have woven an indelible spell on our hearts. The animated classic of Aladdin isn't just a tale of love and adventure, it's a symphony of timeless tunes that have become the very heartbeat of this cherished tale. Let's delve deeper into the musical treasure trove that has left an indelible mark on our hearts. First and foremost, there's A Whole New World. Picture it. The starlit sky, the magic carpet gliding over shimmering horizons, and the voices of Aladdin and Jasmine intertwining in a harmonious dance of love and discovery. This soaring ballad doesn't just tell a story, it invites us to embark on our own journey of wonder and possibility. It's a timeless gem that transcends the screen, transporting us to a place where dreams take flight. Then comes Friend Like Me, bursting forth with the flamboyant energy of the genie. With a rhythm as infectious as the genie's own exuberance, this musical masterpiece showcases the limitless possibilities of a magical world. As the genie conjures wonders beyond imagination, the song itself becomes a celebration of joy, whimsy, and the sheer magic that infuses the very fabric of Aladdin's world. And who could possibly forget the lively procession of Prince Ali? It's not just a musical spectacle, it's a grand entrance, a dazzling showcase of the genie's magical ability and Aladdin's transformation from a street-smart hero to a dazzling royal figure. The lively beats, the vibrant colors, and the infectious rhythm of the parade make it a moment that not only marks a narrative shift, but becomes a celebration of identity, charisma, and the unbridled spirit of Agrabah. These songs, like enchanted notes, didn't merely accompany the unfolding story. They etched themselves into the collective memory of generations. They are the magic carpet on which we ride through the landscapes of nostalgia, the rhythmic beats that make our hearts dance, and the lyrical echoes that transport us back to the wonder of being part of Aladdin's world. It's not just a soundtrack, it's the essence of a tale that continues to resonate, proving that the melodies of Agrabah are more than just music. They are the very soul of an enduring classic. As Aladdin stepped into the illustrious Broadway stage, the musical landscape was enriched with new jewels, courtesy of the musical genius Alan Menken and his collaborators. The addition of these sparkling gems breathed new life into the already magical musical tapestry. Enter Proud of Your Boy, a poignant addition that unveiled an unexplored facet of Aladdin's character. In this soul-stirring number, Aladdin bears his dreams and aspirations, offering a heartfelt promise to make his loved ones proud. The emotional depth brought by this song adds layers to Aladdin's journey, a dimension that wasn't fully explored in the animated feature. It becomes a powerful moment of self-reflection, allowing audiences to connect with Aladdin on a more profound level. But the magic doesn't stop there. Princess Jasmine, the spirited and independent royal, is gifted her own powerhouse moment in the form of these palace walls. This new addition provides a deeper insight into Jasmine's desires and challenges, breaking away from the animated narrative to offer a fresh perspective on the character. The song becomes a musical window into Jasmine's inner world, allowing her voice to resonate with strength and vulnerability. It's not just a tune, it's a declaration of independence and a testament to the complexities of the princess's heart. These new songs seamlessly wove into the tapestry of Aladdin's musical narrative, enriching the Broadway experience with fresh emotions and perspectives. Proud of Your Boy and These Palace Walls weren't merely added, they became integral chapters in the characters' stories. The Broadway stage, with its immersive storytelling, allowed these songs to resonate in a way that transcends the screen. They became moments of introspection, empowerment, and revelation, elevating the musical journey of Aladdin to new heights. In the grand tradition of Broadway, where the stage is a canvas for innovation and creativity, these additions became part of the ever-evolving legacy of Aladdin, proving that even beloved classics can find new dimensions when embraced by the magic of live theater. These new jewels in the musical treasure chest are a testament to the enduring power of Aladdin's story and the ability of Broadway to breathe fresh life into cherished tales. Now, let's fast forward to the 2019 live-action film. In the live-action Enchantment, timeless tunes were delicately woven into a contemporary tapestry, breathing fresh life into cherished melodies. Classics like A Whole New World retain their timeless charm, painting a mesmerizing portrait of Aladdin and Jasmine's magical carpet ride in a new cinematic era. The infectious exuberance of Friend Like Me received the larger-than-life testament it deserved, with Will Smith infusing the song with his charismatic flair. But the true gem in this live-action crown was the introduction of Speechless. Sung by Princess Jasmine, portrayed by Naomi Scott, this empowering anthem became a standout moment, echoing themes of resilience and self-determination. It wasn't just a song, it was a declaration of strength, a rallying cry for empowerment that struck a chord with audiences worldwide. In the intricate dance between the familiar and new, the live-action adaptation of Aladdin proved that timeless melodies could transcend boundaries, creating a musical experience that celebrated the legacy of Aladdin while embracing the evolution of the tale in a whole new cinematic era. Comparing the musical numbers across these different iterations unveils a captivating journey through the rich evolution of Aladdin's soundscapes. It's a mesmerizing exploration where each rendition brings its unique flavor to the timeless melodies we hold dear, be it the animated nostalgia that first stole our hearts, the Broadway showstoppers that transported us to a whole new world of theatrical wonder, or the modern resonance of the live-action soundtrack that ushered Aladdin into a contemporary cinematic era. These songs, in their various forms, have become more than mere tunes. They are the magical threads that intricately bind us to the heart of Agrabah, weaving Aladdin into the fabric of an evergreen musical experience. The animated melodies, with their whimsical charm, laid the foundation for Aladdin's musical legacy. They're the airy notes that introduced us to a world of magic, love, and adventure. The Broadway renditions, like vibrant brushstrokes on theatrical canvas, expanded and deepened those melodies, giving us new perspectives and emotional layers to savor. Proud of Your Boy and These Palace Walls joined the symphony, creating harmonies that resonated with the live audience, offering a live experience that transcended the animated screen. Fast forward to the live-action Enchantment, where the familiar tunes were given a contemporary twist. A whole new world retained its timeless allure, Friend Like Me exploded onto the screen with a new genie, and the empowering anthem Speechless became a symbol of modern storytelling. The live-action soundtrack didn't replace the past, it added a new chapter, a fresh voice that resonated with a new generation while paying homage to the classics. As we navigated through the auditory landscapes of Aladdin's tale, we witnessed not just the evolution of songs, but the transformation of a cultural phenomenon. These melodies, whether emerging from the nostalgic echoes of the past, the dynamic beats of the Broadway stage, or the contemporary notes of the live-action adaptation, have become a living entity. They are the bridge between generations, inviting us to revisit cherished moments while embracing the evolving magic of Agrabah. Aladdin's musical journey is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling through song, a timeless symphony that continues to echo through the hearts of audiences, proving that wishes, dreams, and melodies are truly everlasting. All right, hold on to your magic carpets, people, because I'm about to take you on a wild ride to the enchanting land of Agrabah. Picture it, September, my birthday, and a surprise gift that would make even Jeannie jealous. 2 tickets to see Aladdin at the Fox Theater in St. Louis. Now, I've been itching to catch this Broadway extravaganza for ages. Aladdin, one of my favorite Disney movies, live on stage. Could it get any better? Spoiler alert, it did. Also, since I had 2 tickets, that meant I could bring my mom with me. She always goes to the shows with me. So there I was, stuck in anticipation limbo until December. I dove headfirst into Aladdin mania, binge-watching YouTube videos and looping the cast recording like it was my personal anthem. Fast forward to showtime, and let me tell you, the excitement was intense. I want to give a shout out to my friend for snagging us seats that were pretty awesome. We could see everything. There was nobody in front of us. We were in the front of the row, so it was great, and we could see the stage just fine. Before the curtain rose, I basked in the pre-show buzz, capturing the delightful murmur of the audience. Would you like a sneak peek of that? Brace yourselves, because I recorded it so you can feel like you're at the show too. That, my friends, was the sweet symphony of theater just before the magic unfolds. Now, let's hit rewind and go through this Aladdin adventure chronologically. That's a lot easier for me than trying to tell you off the top of my head. So I decided to go through the show chronologically to keep my brain on track. The overture, a musical teaser of what's to come, got my heart racing. And when that curtain that looked like Persian rugs lifted, there stood my favorite character, the genie, ready to whisk us away to Agrabah. But wait, there was a twist. Instead of the lamp, he pulls out of Baby Yoda. Talk about a magical detour into the Star Wars universe. He made the excuse that he was Christmas shopping, and then he pulls out the lamp. But cue the laughter and applause. Then the curtain rose and Agrabah materialized before me, a stunning spectacle that transported me straight into the movie. The genie narrated, the ensemble danced, and Arabian Nights set the stage on fire. The dancing, oh, the dancing. If you don't know, I'm a dance enthusiast. I even prepped with a Disney on Broadway workout. You know, Friend Like Me is my favorite song to dance to. I've mentioned that before. Fast forward through the streets of Agrabah with one jump ahead, and Aladdin's parkour skills were on point and looked just like it did in the movie. His encounter with Princess Jasmine and the emotional roller coaster of Proud of Your Boy had me shedding tears. You know, I felt that song deep in my soul, and that's one of the things I love about music. If I can feel it deep in my soul and it makes me emotional, my favorite kind of songs. But let's not forget the comedy break with Jafar and Iago, a perfect emotional palate cleanser. So I cried, then I laughed. Perfect. Speaking of Iago, in the movie he's a parrot. In the play, he is a man, because you can't have a flying parrot around in a Broadway. I mean, how would you train the parrot? Anyway, the guy acted like a parrot, though. He mimicked everything Jafar said, so he was hilarious. Just like the parrot. Then we meet Jasmine, lacking Raja, because you can't have a tiger on stage also. But she had 3 attendants. They sang a song called These Palace Walls, which was a switch from the movie, but beautifully done. And it was about her wanting to get out of the palace walls and see what else was out there, not being cooped up inside the walls. Next up, Aladdin and his pals, who was not a monkey named Abu, with the hilarious Babcock, Omar, Aladdin, and Kazim. Singing, dancing, and comedy. My trifecta. After Aladdin and Jasmine escape from the guards and go to Aladdin's home, they sing another new song, A Million Miles Away. This song just made me feel like anything was possible, and it was performed so beautifully. Then, the highlight of Act 1, the Cave of Wonders. The visual effects were mind-blowing, and Aladdin's escape had me on the edge of my seat. Act 1's best song, and my absolute favorite, A Friend Like Me, was up next. Genie stole the show with magic, tap dancing, and a grin so infectious it hurt. My cheeks were sore from smiling. This was the song I had been dying to see. After all, it's my favorite Disney song to dance to, and it did not disappoint. Act 1 ended with Aladdin granting his first wish, which was to be a prince so he could marry Jasmine. And that was also done brilliantly, and the whole transformation of him from street rat to prince was like watching a magic show. There was a lot of magic in the show, which was awesome. Act 2 kicked off with the grandeur of Prince Ali, where Aladdin flaunted his princely transformation. And then the moment that I had been wondering about the whole drive up to see Aladdin, A Whole New World. I mean, how were they going to make this magic carpet look like it was flying? Well, it did not disappoint either. The magic carpet soared, the stars twinkled, and I was officially in awe, because it looked like they were really flying on a magic carpet. Awesome. High Adventure, my favorite song from Act 2, is another new gem. It had me cheering for Aladdin's friends as they sword fought their way to rescue Aladdin from the dungeon. I mean, sword fighting choreography? Count me in. The next song is called Somebody's Got Your Back, and that one tugged at my heartstrings. A promise of friendship that hit home, and it always makes me think about my friends and how I've got their back and they've got mine. The show wrapped up with reprises, confetti, and a post-show high that carried me all the way home. Oh, and did I mention the souvenir haul during intermission? Merch galore, including a lamp-shaped necklace I wear proudly as I recount this tale. Also, I got a shirt, bag, and the souvenir program. And also, here's a fun fact. I have an autographed photo of the original Jasmine, Courtney Reed, which is a prized possession in my autograph collection that I got a while ago. You know how I love autographs. Before we go, I want to give a huge shout out to the Aladdin cast for a spectacular performance. Aladdin, you've woven your magic into my heart. Thank you for an unforgettable ride on that dazzling magic carpet. And there you have it, the enchanting journey through the vibrant world of Aladdin, from the animated wonders that stole our heart to the Broadway extravaganza that brought Agrabah to life on stage, and finally, the cinematic enchantment that added a contemporary twist to the timeless tale. We've explored the melodies that have become the very soul of this enduring classic, from the whimsical tunes that first captured our imagination to the Broadway showstoppers that immersed us in a whole new world of theatrical wonder. But the adventure doesn't end here. Join me next week for another musical escapade as we dive into the rhythm, beats, and stories of some musical gems. Whether you're a Broadway buff, a Disney fan, or just someone who loves a good tune, there's something for everyone in the world of music. So, tune in, turn up the volume, and let's continue this melodious journey together. Thank you all for joining me on this magical carpet ride through the captivating tale of Aladdin. Until next week, keep your ears tuned for more musical magic. Now, let's hit the play button and keep the music alive. Peace out, everybody. This has been the Music in Me podcast. Subscribe now so you don't miss a beat.